found favor
before God and before men. They will say, and the child Samuel grew in favor with God and with men. For Samuel chapter 2 and verse 26. Let's quickly see the book of Esther chapter 2 and verse 17. Esther chapter 2 and verse 17. They say, and Esther found favor in the sight of the king. Esther was a servant, a herself, living in the house of King Ahasuerus. Vashti has made a mistake, and Esther spent quality time in the presence of God praying. When she appeared before the king, instead of the king to condemn her, the king pronounced her a queen. If you find it for me, Esther chapter 2 verse 17. That is how it works.
And the king loved Esther above all the women.
The Bible says, and the king loved Esther above all the women.
And she obtained grace and favor.
And she obtained grace and favor in the sight of who? The king.
So that he set the royal crown upon her head.
So that the king set the royal crown upon who? Upon Esther.
And made her queen.
And made her queen instead of who? Vashti. Praise the Lord. Now, Esther obtained favor in the sight of the king because she already obtained favor in the sight of God. Amen. When you find favor in God's presence, that favor connects you to men and women that will help you. There are people that have goods in their shop to sell, but nobody is asking them how much. The reason is because the favor of God is not upon the business. If customers are rushing to you, it's not because you are too smart. It's just because God's favor has located you. And the favor of God approves you before men and women that come to patronize your business. In Genesis chapter 18 and verse 3. Abraham said to God, if I have found favor in your sight, wait for me, I have something for you. In Gideon chapter 6, he said, if I have found favor in your sight, so that favor you obtain in God's presence is an approval. When you are approved of God, men and women will also approve you. They will trust you to do business with you. That is how it works. Every child of God needs that favor. Any child of God needs God's approval to succeed in their day-to-day dealings. Let's quickly see Exodus chapter 33 and verse 12. The child Moses also found favor in the sight of God and in the sight of all the people. Exodus chapter 33 verse 12.
And Moses said unto the Lord,
and Moses said unto the Lord,
see, thou said unto me,
see, thou sayest unto me,
bring up these people.
Bring up these people.
And thou hast not let me know.
And thou hast not let me know
whom thou wilt send.
whom thou wilt send with me.
Yet thou hast said.
Yet thou hast said,
I know thee by name.
I know thee by the name.
And thou hast
found favor in my sight. God knows every child of God by his name or her name. And as a child of God, you have found favor in the sight of God. That favor will open doors for you. Doors of miracle, doors of deliverance, doors of lifting and restoration. When you secure God's favor, you begin to enjoy liftings in life. When you secure God's favor, business begin to flow unhindered. When you secure God's favor, God imparts his wisdom upon your life. to succeed in whatsoever you do for a living.